chances are, if you're listening to this right now, you found this video in the nether. There's something wrong with your head. I don't know how or why anyone would choose to listen to this. But anyways, Thanks for the click. Anyways, I appreciate it. This is Jerry Talk or Talking Jerry, maybe like Yapping Jerry, something along those lines. I don't know what I'm gonna call it yet. I guess it's a podcast. I mean, I don't know. I don't really care for that word, but it's more of like voice recordings of me. It's gonna be talking about some games that I love, retro games, modern games, something to just get my thoughts down because this is something I want to come back to in a couple years from now. Like maybe like 40, 50 years down the road if I make it that far, just to see what young me had to say about all this cool shit when it was out. Because games are pretty sick right now, graphics wise, and just like the engines are crazy right now. 20 years ago on N64, I thought the same shit, and it's just crazy to see how much has changed. But yeah, this is going to be an introduction to, I guess, a podcast episode series talking about games that I've enjoyed throughout the years or am currently enjoying. You know, I don't expect it to be perfect. It's certainly not going to be, but we're gonna give it our best fucking shot here. Okay. So yeah, this is the introduction, I guess. It's not gonna be just episodes talking about what I want to talk about, episodes about games that I've played or games that I'm going to play. It's I'm gonna throw in like the occasional tier list probably on this channel every now and then. Um, I'm replaying all the old COD Zombies maps right now. Maybe I'll do individual, maybe like short videos about my thoughts on the maps, how it released, how it is now. But anyways, I'm just trying to get across the point that it can be anything, man. I don't know what this channel is gonna be, but I'm excited to get it started. It's something I've been wanting to do for a long time, and I'm finally gonna pull the trigger here and start with it. So I guess we'll see how that goes. Like I said, I'm not expecting anyone to find this or listen to it or anything, but it's mostly for me in the future, just to see what young Jerry has to say about all these cool games that we're getting, or games that are certain classics that I want to talk about. Um, I guess a little bit about myself as a gamer. I love my main game is Overwatch. Oh, and by the way, it's gonna be multiplayer and single player shit. Like I'm just gonna include everything, man. It's not gonna be catered to like one specific genre or type of game. But yeah, I'm an Overwatch player. Been an Overwatch player since beta of the first game, all the way back in 2016 or 2015. I can't remember when the beta was. Game released in 2016, but yeah, I fell in love with it back then, and I've just loved it ever since. It's just got this combined elements of like of MOBAs and FPS, which I love. I'm a support main, by the way. I play Zenyatta. I don't know if any of you or anyone knows what Overwatch is. I'm sure they do, since it's like the most hated game on the market. But you know, I love it. I think it's fun. It's really engaging. I love all the characters and what they do, how they interact with each other in a battlefield. Building a team comp is so fun. But I would have to say Overwatch is my favorite multiplayer game. I used to love Call of Duty a lot. The modern ones aren't the greatest, but the last one I liked was Cold War. But I don't know. Modern COD is kind of fallen off. I'm hoping that the new Treyarch game coming later this year, or yeah, the 2024 COD later this year is any good. I'm hoping it'll save the franchise, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. But anyways, besides that, I like to play. Wow, this is terrible. I enjoyed the classic single player game too. Doom Eternal, huge one. I loved Doom 2016 when that re-released. I played the original Dooms back when they came out. Obviously, we wouldn't have modern FPSs like we do if it weren't for the first Doom. So Got to pay homage to that. But 2016 Doom, that game was goated, and then Eternal became one of my all-time favorites. The combat loop in that game is just insane, and it's definitely gonna get an episode or a chapter about it later in this series or whatever the hell this is gonna be. Like I said, still ironing it out. But yeah, Doom Eternal, the combat mechanics, the demons, the gore, I'm all for it. That's one of my favorite single player games. As far as story wise, Near Automata, or whatever it's called, that's definitely like my favorite single player game when it comes to atmosphere. The storytelling in that is insane. It has pretty good graphics for its time. I don't really care about graphics. The most thing, what I care about most is the game fun? It doesn't matter what it looks like. If it's fun, if it's captivating, then I love it. I love platformers. Limbo and Inside are some of my favorites. But, anyways, I'm probably still just yapping. I wanted this to be short and sweet, but it's like 6 minutes now. Like I said, nothing is set in stone. Anything can happen on this channel. This has probably gone on too long, but if you're hearing this, I guess thank you and appreciate it. Cheers. We're gonna see what this turns into going forward. All right. Thanks, boys. Please just bear with me at the start here. I know it's gonna be it's gonna be really shitty. I don't know what I'm doing, man. I can't even edit audio or anything, so I'll be learning how to do all this shit while I do it. So, I'm looking forward to what it brings though. It's currently March 4th, 2024, 11:59 p.m., about to become March 5th. I work in 8 hours from now, so that's fun. And yeah, just bear with me, guys. I'm going to try to improve, so yeah. Here it goes, I guess.